What's up guys, Mike here, and today we are going to do what if the Knicks drafted Trae Young? Because according to a report, or reports, or whatever, the Knicks have the hots for Trae Young. I'm not sure if I would put it in exactly those words, but love is love. Who are we to question? Okay, so basically before we get into this, I just want you guys to know, what I did was I made the Knicks get the #1 pick, and then everyone else in the top 10 slid down 1 pick, just to make sure that I get Trae Young. So boom, there we go, Trae Young with the #1 overall pick, which would be very questionable in real life and would probably blow up Stephen A. Smith's head. But it's happening. Write it down. New York Knicks are going to be a dynasty in a few years from after taking Trae Young. But before we get started, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. Now, SeatGeek is the best way for you to possibly buy tickets because they're an app that takes all of the best ticket prices from around the internet and puts them all in one place for you to get the best deal. It's also super easy on the app to see just how good every individual ticket's price is, because SeatGeek scores their tickets on a scale of 0 to 100 based on how good that deal is. And another very cool feature they have is that before you even buy your ticket, the app gives you a preview of the view from the ticket you're about to buy. So as we know, guys, the NBA season is heating up right now, and I know you're gonna want to buy tickets. So if you want the best tickets for the best prices, download SeatGeek right now and use the promo code 2KMike for $20 off your first order. Also, the link to the download will be down below in my description. We're gonna make him like an 82 just because this is both what if the Knicks get Trae Young and what if Trae Young ends up becoming like an NBA All-Star and is really good. We will also be taking LiAngelo Ball because we need the luck, and for some reason LiAngelo is lucky. This scenario has officially become what if LiAngelo Ball is drafted by the Knicks. Trae Young, you are out. No, but for real, all right, so let's make Trae Young on our team first by signing him. LiAngelo 66, come on, I believe though. All right, so just upped his attributes a little bit and he's in either an 81 or 82 right here, whatever. And this Cantor declining his $18.6 million option. Interesting, very interesting. How much cap space do we have? Do we have enough for the boy DeMarcus? 41 mil. We're at -20 mil right now. That's fine. If you're new to this, what I like to do is, just play out the first season with just Trae Young and the current roster, and then for the next 2 seasons, we'll make as many trades as we want. We'll sign as many free agents as we want. We'll do whatever we can to win. All right, so Porzingis is a 90, Trae Young 81, Tim Hardaway an 80. Ntilikina is a 76. I've been hearing he's gonna be a shooting guard if they draft Trae Young. I guess we'll try and check out to see how good he'd be there. Anyway, reason that I made Trae Young a little bit better, or clearly better, like he's gonna be an all-star, is that this is for entertainment. I don't really think there'd be any point in making this video if it was what if Trae Young goes to the Knicks and is a bust and their team is basically the same except they now have a bust on it. Doesn't seem too fun to me. So we're gonna go all in on Trae Young, I guess, and put him in combo guard. And we're advancing, sign whoever you want. We don't really care about this season. Honestly, this season, it'll be better if we suck, but I just have a feeling that Trae is gonna ball out. I can't, in good faith, bench Ron Baker, I don't think. So Darius Miller, you are gone. All those minutes are gonna go to Trae and Porzingis, and we're just gonna do this season. The rest of our starting lineup just doesn't really play. I'm gonna check to see what happens if I make Frank a shooting guard. Goes up by 1 overall point. All right, cool. We are going to take that, and let's just start going. Chemistry, 95%. We don't want it high. Whenever I want to win, it's like 10%, whatever. Of course, we're gonna make the playoffs. I just have a feeling we're making the playoffs. I hope I'm horribly wrong though. Anyway, so Trae Young, do you guys want to see a main channel video of me discussing Trae Young? Because I have not made one. Definitely would be interested in making one because he has to be the most polarizing prospect in this draft. The guy's been compared to Steph Curry right when he was killing it at the beginning of the season. Everyone was kind of like, oh wow, this guy could be the next Steph. He could be an NBA All-Star. And then after that happened, everything really, took a tailspin down. He started facing triple teams, to be fair, basically every single night. I mean, everyone was like, Trae Young is all of Oklahoma's offense. Let's just throw a double team at him, a triple team at him, whenever he plays. I don't really know how you succeed when that happens. Apparently, the same thing is happening to our team, which is good because we want a good draft pick. End of the day, Trae still averaged 27.5 points, 8.7 assists, 1.7 steals, 5.2 turnovers, which the turnovers, definitely hate to see that. But again, the amount of pressure he was facing. I mean, he's averaging 35.4 minutes a game, shooting 19 shots a game. Still shot almost, nope, that was not from 3. Okay, shot 36% from 3. He took a lot of crazy shots. I'm not gonna sit here and defend him like too much because at the end of the day, There were a lot of games where he was just pulling up from 35 feet when he was already shooting like 1 for 8. So I understand the Trae haters. However, like I also would understand the Trae optimists. If the Bulls drafted him, for instance, I would talk myself into him 100%. I'd be like, okay, well, at Oklahoma, he was killing it before anyone was really paying attention to him, before anyone thought that he was this good. And then as soon as everyone started zeroing in on him and saying Oklahoma has no other offense other than him, yeah, I mean, of course he's gonna struggle. That just wouldn't happen in the NBA. Like Steph Curry doesn't face that treatment. No one faces that treatment. You can't throw triple teams at an NBA player and expect it to work. Just everyone on the court would make you pay. And especially as a rookie, and especially when he's growing up in these first few seasons, he's not gonna be facing triple teams and stuff. He's gonna be facing tremendous pressure. It's gonna be the same thing as like, you know, Lonzo faced coming into the league this year. People are gonna wanna go at him. People are gonna wanna embarrass him. And yeah, he's not the biggest guy. He's just under 6'2" with a 6'3" wingspan. Not the ideal height you need from a point guard, but not the worst thing in the world. You know, we have our Chris Pauls. Steph himself is only 6'3". All right, Porzingis will just straight up re-sign. We're gonna just lock that in. Can we lock it in for less, buddy? Will you take this? 28 mil? All right, cool. Yeah, let's get Joakim Noah back if we can. Absolutely not. All right, no one else. I'm sorry. Not giving Moody $15 million a year. And this season's basically a wash, guys. So let's just skip to the end. And here we are. We've won 5 games in a row. So there we go. 6, trying to ruin our pick. Trae Young, not rookie of the year. That hurts. We have at least first team all rookie. There he is. All right, let's check out the stats. I did not look at the all-stars this year. Sorry, but I don't really think we had one. We might have had one. Okay, we probably had one. 30 points a game from Porzingis. Let's go. Trae Young doing it too. 52% shooting. He had to be an all. Was he all NBA? All right, he was an all-star and he was first team all NBA. I just didn't pay attention. My bad. And he was second team all NBA last year in the fake sim. Interesting. Okay, here are the playoffs. Warriors won. What a shocker. And draft lottery. This is a big day. Of course, we have the 4th odds now because we won 6 games in a row to end. Like classic Knicks. We got the 5th pick. Okay, I hope we get someone good. Honestly, with what talent we have on our roster right now, this whole dynasty is going to come down to signing someone definitely as a free agent, because unlike a lot of these teams where I like rebuild the Bulls or someone, there is not a lot of talent on this roster to even make trades. Zion, I do want to see the trade offers though. We can get Gobert, which would be interesting. That'd be very interesting actually, and get rid of Noah's salary. How does Noah have trade? I guess expiring contract. I mean, just taking an 88 overall right away seems like the move. Am I crazy here? All right, we did it. We traded for Gobert. Needed to do it. This pick was not gonna help us win at all in the short term, and we only got 2 seasons left. Who even is that? All right, Ntilikina, obviously we're accepting and probably trading. Hopefully he is the one guy on our team that has trade value. All right, guys, I think we might be a little screwed. You get Chris Dunn for Tim Hardaway Jr. I like it a lot, actually. No, I guess we gotta just wait until after free agency. All right, we got Moutier back. We got our boys. Trae Young, 4 points up, becomes an 86. That is big. Ntilikina, an 80. Okay. All right, Frankie, give us someone good. Chris Middleton. Whoa, this is what we need. This is what we need. This is absolutely what we need. Yup, okay. This is what we need. Take it. All right, we currently have 7 players in our roster. I don't know about that. We need to sign free agents. We need a starting small forward, which is a problem. Maybe Moutier for a small forward. We got 2 Jonathan Simmons. I'll take that right away. All right, well, it looks like we have to take that. So we're gonna start Simmons at small forward, I think. Guys, again, like with the Phoenix Suns, these ones are hard, man. All right, so we need any small forwards we could get. Maybe for 2 years. Are you cool with this? Okay. Glenn, same thing. All right, all right. We're getting our roster filled out. We desperately need big men. I feel like Tariq Black always plays well. He wants no money. I like it. You take this? Right, because you had no choice. Tyler London, A-3. You a little less money, and you are on the team. Okay, not bad. All right, now we still need backup guards if possible. Corey Joseph, welcome to the squad. This is so easy. I'm gonna take Alex Abrinas, honestly. You can't afford him. You don't want the minimum? You took it? Because they have no choice. All right, cool. Let's go. We just filled out our bench. I'm believing in this squad. Combo guard one more time for the boy Trae. All right, starting lineup looking a lot better at this point. A lot better. Trae, Chris Middleton. Not sure about this. We need a 3-point shooter here. You're 80 for 80. 80 open 3. Jonathan Simmons, you're 77 open 3. You're better, though. We're gonna put Simmons here. Darius Miller. Honestly, you're gonna go from starting to not playing. You made it. Yeah, and we're not going to play Tyler London. I like the 9-man rotation. I feel like that works the best. All right, here's what we're going with, boys. Chemistry is going to be, god awful, 45%, but that's fine. Also, guys, before we start this, I do want to say me and Christopher London have a podcast. It's called Coast to Coast. We just filmed a new episode that includes a way too early 2018 NBA mock draft. If you're interested in listening to me talk about NBA prospects like Trae Young, if you're interested in listening to me on podcast form, or if you just like Chris London, you can just search Coast to Coast podcast on YouTube or iTunes, or the links to all of those will be in the description, including the YouTube link, the SoundCloud link, and the iTunes link. Go check it out. The podcast has been a lot of fun so far. I want to keep doing it. All right, Knicks fans everywhere are right now are like, we have almost all-star level Trae Young, Chris Middleton, Rudy Gobert, and Porzingis in 2 years. Oh my God. Gotta believe in the squad right now. We gotta get our chemistry up. We're going for the year 3 championship here. This is a year 2 playoff run, hopefully. Just make the playoffs. I don't care if we make a run. Anyway, as for the Knicks, I really do believe that they have a chance to land someone that could be an all-star potential level player. I mean, everyone's been saying Trae's gonna go to the Magic, so sometimes when it's a situation like that, it just happens. Maybe we should just pencil Trae Young into the Magic. Knicks still should end up with someone like Colin Sexton, Mikal Bridges, Miles Bridges. Who knows with those guys? Like, who knows with Colin Sexton? Maybe he ends up being the best point guard in the draft. Maybe he ends up becoming an all-star. Mikal Bridges has been, he's just looked like the ultimate wing that you'd want in the NBA right now. Solid defender, shoots the 3-ball really well. And Miles Bridges, from the second that he stepped foot on a Michigan State court, I was like, that guy's a pro. He just looks like a pro. He's built like a pro. He's a strong guy, incredible vertical leap, can shoot the 3. I don't know. I've always been a big Miles Bridges fan. I believe in him more than most people do, I guess. His biggest problem is his ball handling, it seems, and like, you're just not sure if he's gonna be able to actually be the go-to guy in an NBA offense. But when you're picking 9th, like the Knicks, usually you're not looking for a go-to guy. You're not usually looking for a Donovan Mitchell type guy that you get lucky with and becomes a star. You're looking for a guy that could be a solid starter on your team. However, Trae Young, if they do end up drafting him, if they do end up, I don't know if it's lucking out, who knows? Like, who knows? But Trae Young is definitely one of those guys that could be the ultimate star, like, could be an all-star, could be Steph Curry light or something like that, or could be Jimmer Fredette. We all know what happened with Jimmer. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know what happened with Jimmer. Maybe you forgot about him because he was that bad in the NBA. After killing it in college. The thing is, though, Trae, even compared to Steph, so much younger and playing in an actual major conference. I can talk myself into Trae Young. I'm willing to talk myself into Trae. Do we want Gobert for Valanciunas? Probably not, right? Is Gobert playing well? Guess we're just gonna keep this. Worst case, we try to trade Rudy for someone. Seems like we're doing better. It seems like we're doing pretty well since our chemistry kind of kicked in. All right, all-stars. Kristaps and Trae Young. Trae Young, baby. All-star. We'll check the final season stats and everything. We'll save that to the end of the season. But let's go. 2 all-stars for the New York Knicks. Rudy Gobert, testing free agency. Always nice to see. Jonathan Simmons, okay. Our whole team could be crumbling around us. Anyway, we're at the point of the video where I'm, kind of done talking about Trae Young. The same part of the video where my camera stops recording because that happens every 30 minutes for whatever reason. Anyway, so let's talk about the NBA playoffs and how the Boston Celtics just beat the Cavs. 3-2 series lead. I mean, what a weird series that's been. None of the games have been that great. It's just been like blowout after blowout. Whoever's home just wins. So I guess we'll see what happens with the Cavs. We'll see if they're going to blow out the Celtics again. But man, what if LeBron loses before the NBA Finals? This is crazy. The Celtics, Porzingis and Trae Young are both second team All-NBA. We are the number 5 seed. Trae Young, 25 points, 9 assists a game. Doing it. He's at 89 right now. Looking at the PER, everyone can be replaced. No one's going to be safe next year. We are going to be looking for trades because Trae and Porzingis are carrying. Let's do it. Please bring out the brooms. Bring out the brooms. And now the Cavs. We ain't afraid. Lakers beating the number 1 seed Thunder. What is happening? We're not afraid. We're not. Okay, we should have been so afraid. We should have been so. Why didn't you guys warn me? Philly, Golden State, and guess who wins? Golden State Warriors. It was close, but yeah. All right, we are just going to skip over the draft. Who cares? All right, so we really need a small forward, or we can sign a shooting guard and trade someone for a small forward. Tim Hardaway Jr., my boy. We're not going to be able to sign anyone. We have a lot of money tied up right now. We can get Paul George, though. And we're just going to do this. What just happened? What just happened? Did not expect that at all. All right, we need a shooting guard now. JJ, come to my team. We're negative $30 million. Each one more with the A+3. All right, we're signing him just in case. Do need a backup shooting guard as well. JJ, are Are you here? I didn't realize. Oh, we can still get JJ. And Joe Harris? Nope. Well, we're gonna have to go with JJ. Please, player progression. Do not be too mean to JJ. That's fine. -1 is fine. Okay, so we're starting Trae, JJ, Paul George, Porzingis, and Gobert. Crazy. All right, we could get Hassan Whiteside, who unquestionably puts up better numbers. We might do this. I mean, Hassan Whiteside in real life is just a clown. I mean, Heat fans don't even want him on their team at this point. Hassan Whiteside's got that 20 PER. This looks like we gotta do this. Yeah, in real life though, does Hassan Whiteside care about basketball? Like, that's my question. It's funny too, because everyone was like, oh, he's just a giant head case, and that's why he wasn't in the league for so long. That's why a guy who's 7 foot tall and obviously has the athleticism and all of the skills to be an NBA center just wasn't. And then all of his head case stuff came out again, and it was like, all right, yeah, this makes sense. All right, hopefully though, Whiteside works out. I mean, did you guys see the video of him taking a single NBA three-pointer, a single one, and saying there's a difference between not being able to make them and not being allowed to take them? Dude, you made 1 3. Like, make 15 threes in a row on camera, and then we'll all be like, oh, okay, maybe he's actually a pretty good shooter. Our team is doing well though right now with the bad chemistry. We're getting it up there. I have faith in these boys. I think this is the season. I think we did the rebuild right. I don't know how we got all of these good players, honestly. Pretty crazy. We somehow turned like Frank into Chris Middleton into Paul George, and we are rolling. So let's talk about the Rockets, baby. Do you guys think they can do it? Do you guys think they can pull it off? I don't know. I still have my doubts. I really want them to, just because, I mean, I'm not even like the biggest Warriors hater. As you guys know, I do not like Kevin Durant's decision, but I do love watching Steph play. I love watching Clay play. I just like Clay as a person. I think that guy's the man. Draymond, I mean, I think he's cool off the court, but on the court, like, can you shut up for once? It's amazing. It's amazing how many times someone can complain about an obvious foul call. It's like, how are the refs cool with this? Imagine someone just yelling in your face nonstop about things that they're clearly wrong about. How do you just let that go? I would freak out. Like, dude, get out of the game. You're out again. Every single time I refed him, I would kick him out. Regardless, yeah, not the biggest Warriors hater, but I mean, they're top dogs, and I want to see the top dogs get knocked off their throne. And man, Houston coming out. The game wasn't pretty. You know, the final few minutes, it was just, what is happening? Are these really the 2 best NBA offenses right now? But Houston down by 12 points going into the 4th quarter, and they pulled that out and win, ending Golden State's 16-game home winning streak in the playoffs. 16. It's insane. And game 5 is about to be so sick. It's tonight. I don't know, man. I just like, I really want the Rockets to win tonight, because that would just be, that would like set the internet on fire. I'm not gonna lie. This whole season, even though we saw the Rockets do what they've been doing, I still thought the Warriors were pretty untouchable. Now though, I do not believe that. And now though, I also believe we've got the best team in the NBA. I mean, Chris Paul took the criticism. Going into that game, I was listening to a lot of people say, can Chris Paul be the 2nd best player on a championship team? And, you know, the reviews were mixed. Some people were saying yes, some people were saying no, but he wasn't looking great. Like, I was watching him game 3, and I was just thinking to myself, like, this is supposed to be the 2nd best guy on this team. He doesn't look like it. Then, suddenly, we're in game 4, and he's just taking over, stepping up when Harden slowed down a little bit. Man, what a game. Incredible. Incredible that they held on. Also, what were the Warriors doing? Some of the shots they were taking at the end of the game were so horrible. All-stars, we got Porzingis, and no Trae. No Trae, baby. Is that a horrible nickname? Please do not click away. Or if you are clicking away, go to the podcast. Kidding, don't click away, then go to the podcast. Anyway, Trae, what's happening? I guess Paul George taking a bunch of touches. Whatever, we're winning. That's all that matters. Again, not really sure how this even happened. We had 2 assets that we were able to trade, and we flipped them into really good players. Somehow we made Frank into eventually Paul George, and we traded our number 5 pick for Rudy Gobert. This is just a classic 2K trade, because that's not happening in real life. Oh, massively long win streak. We're feeling it. We are ready for the playoffs. All right, let's do this. The Suns, Lonzo Ball first team, do it to him. Porzingis second team. That's all we got. The Suns rebuild we did with Aiden. Trae taking a huge step back. Shooting way better though. Paul George, I mean, we just have too many guys shooting. Porzingis is just a superstar. The Suns rebuild we did was very questionable. I mean, like, we weren't good. This team though is actually able to go through the playoffs, face Toronto. We're playing the Raptors, which means we have no worries at all, because they cannot win. They can't make the finals. We knew that. And now here are the Golden State Warriors, and this I'm very concerned about. Come on, boys. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We just lost our home court right there. Okay, okay. Please. Hold on. All right. We're good. We're good. Who did it? Porzingis and Whiteside, who in real life would not be doing this, but in this game, you know, it's 2K. It's a sim. Oh, come on. We were in the red for so long. We're not anymore. We need to steal one. That did not look good. Why is this game so low scoring, especially on our end? All right, down 3-1. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't have a ton of faith going into this. Maybe I should have more faith, though? Maybe? No. It's not gonna happen. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. But if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. We all know it. And as always, have an awesome day. And cue that music.